Hello, I'm Wisemimir, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. At the time of recording, episode 1 of Ace Attorney should be uploading most of the way through this recording session, actually. Last episode, we finished up Gumshoe's testimony and got April May here on the stand. This episode, we're going to continue tearing April May's testimony to shreds. Let's get on with it. So you've been to the offices of Bay & Co. No, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hehe. The offices of Bay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the cough. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, I am not. She could not have heard that damn cough go off. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because technically both of these are right, but the correct answer is it couldn't have rung. Like, yes, she couldn't have heard it, but that's because it couldn't have rung in the first place. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that that clock rang. It's empty, it's broken, the batteries are dead. Well, two of these are both accurate, but, it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. There we go. Tripping over my words is still just a tiny bit. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the meaning of this to the court? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. And therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? That's the part you're objecting to? Well, Miss May. Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty somehow. Somehow he knew. Detective Gumshoe had Maya's phone. Of course he knows. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock was empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? Oh, he doesn't know. Funny. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's funny. Yeah, I'm so far ahead of this case, and I've almost fucked up. That's true, that is a possibility. The cock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I absolutely can. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork when the clockwork was removed is this. A phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh. You have a girly phone. Well, wait, this isn't my phone. And there'd be nothing wrong with it if it was. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone. It contains the recording. The recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone this wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. A good detective can remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for Big Fella. Yeah, that's a running trend in these games. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So, you just want me to hold on to the finger for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Ma? Why is she saying Ma? Well, Miss May, would you care to explain to this court? Just how did you know that weapon was a cock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that cock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. No, it doesn't. This was a handmade thing. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, it was handmade. The witness claimed she had seen it before. But Mr. Radcliffe contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen this clock before. The clock itself, handmade by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. Well, what? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything's sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today. Ooh? Ho ho ho. I cannot do those noises if I want to. I'm sorry. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it and she should die for it. Die! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh ho ho, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? Yes, she did indeed. I guess I did, tee-hee, wink. So, scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how do you know the weapon was a cock? She's gone scary again. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion of this behavior? Yes, this behavior's fucking creepy. Okay, this is it. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a cock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the cock in her hand. However, she had heard it was a cock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no way she could have known the thinker was a cock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a cock. I mean, I can present the wiretap, but let's present the phone again. The defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that already. Take another look and listen to the conversation between the victim and the defendant. Right, we've seen this already, I'm just gonna skip through. Because, yeah, we don't need to repeat the whole dialogue. They do mention the thinker. But how would the witness know this conversation? You have proof that she knew of the conversation. I've got the wiretap. Look, have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May. You have used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a cop. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, have a look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The witness, yes, the witness demands an answer. No, the defense demands an answer. La. I'm going to hurt myself attempting to make those noises. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair. You're all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Wow. I'm sorry, I'm not even trying. That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Or you did it, didn't you? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't Tippity-Tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. And even if it was, wiretapping is still illegal. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can. And will. We're not talking about your clothes, Miss April May. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. That was an orphan on. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like a normal coffee, but cold. You monster! If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts. Then you have regular cold coffee. Jokes aside, iced coffee is okay. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy, wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, That is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come to think of it. Come on, think of something. Calling the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough. Oh, screw you. I object to calling the bellboy. Of course you do. Well, why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the murder. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. If Mr. April May's alibi is not called into question after I examine the bellboy, well, okay. Then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer and thus is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Except, we can't give up. If we give up, we lose. Alright. I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, we're not drinking the tea during the trial. The witness may begin his testimony. Oh, okay, good. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see the defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay, you're the head bellboy. What exactly is it you do with the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Aww. I believe I received a call at 8. Right. Tell me about that. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Oh no. And then I saw them. Them. For fuck's sake, the bellboy is also horny. And ahem. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her room at 9. On the dot. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that in detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. I'm pretty sure it was champagne in the hotel room and not iced coffee, but okay. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her precisely at the requested time. Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, see, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9? Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Are you sure it was Miss May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. It is very much not endearing, but okay. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with a, embracier. Sir, embracier? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More a peck on the cheek. Oh, dear God. Why? Well, why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Ugh. I keep tripping over that. Of all the things to trip over. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. The bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Uh, Next time on Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we won't be letting this happen. uh, in the meantime, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's episode. See you.